Long are the days of browsing Miniclip and seeing that ad for RuneScape and being, oh wow, I need to try this game right now. Mom, do not talk to anybody on the phone. I need internet, please. I think it's fair to say that 90% of people who play or have played RuneScape all started back when they were like in their early teens. So how do we get new players to actually play the game? And no, returning players do not count because that's basically all of us at some point in our lives. Now, I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate made-up statistics. Whoa. Around 70% of the player base is probably in their late 20s, early 30s, and it makes sense since RuneScape released back in 2001, and most of us started playing back in around, 2005, 2006, so yeah, my made-up statistics might just be true. Why am I talking about our ages? Well, that's the point of this video, really. It feels like there's not enough new players coming in to keep up with the aging current player base, and that's a big fucking problem for an MMO. That's a big deal, actually. Holy Ash, are we gonna fucking die? So what's the big fucking problem, eh? First off, we need to understand that RuneScape is a very, very grindy type of game. It's cool to see numbers go up and getting cool items, but as you go deeper into the game, that progress begins to slow down, and a lot of levels and certain items start taking hours, days, weeks to achieve, and not everybody has that kind of time. And I'm not talking about just the basic, oh, I have work, I have college, time with my kids, with family, with my pet dinosaur, with my friend Mark and his pet dinosaur. I'm talking about our attention span nowadays, get a load of this society where if you don't want to watch something, you can do it almost instantly. Just scroll down. Same goes for gaming. You don't like this game? Uninstall and install another game in like 20 minutes and boom, problem solved. This relates to RuneScape because, again, nowadays you don't really see grinds like RuneScape in other games because most games aren't a grind fest. And that is both good and bad because, yeah, it makes RuneScape unique and cool, but also I'm not 14 anymore, alright? I got shit to do, man. 400 hours to get 99 mining? The fuck are you talking about? I want you to remember how you discovered RuneScape, and I can bet 43 Argentine pesos that it went one of two ways. One, a friend told you about it in school. Two, you found it on Miniclip. I challenge you nowadays to go up to someone at like work or at a bar or something and ask if they play RuneScape or talk about RuneScape. I guarantee, alright, I guarantee that the other person will fuck right off, even though that person probably plays RuneScape. I don't know why. I guess from, everybody seeing RuneScape as being like a kid's game, absolutely nobody wants other people to know that they still play RuneScape, as if the fucking FBI would like raid their house if they found out. FBI, open up! There's close to zero word of mouth anymore. Let's face it, most new players are just old-timers coming back or people that get a RuneScape video on YouTube and decide to check the game out, or they see a meme on Twitter, and that's cool, but it's still a problem. So what's the solution? It's complicated. it's a little bit fuck. In short, it comes down to the casual experience. The amount of work/grind you have to do before you get into the end game content can really feel out of reach for most people, including myself, where I've quit the game 2 times over, I got no fucking time for this, and it sucks because RuneScape, it really is the best MMO out there. There's really no competition. Like, what the fuck am I gonna play? You should have something, a dungeon, a raid, something that entices players and encourages them to keep pushing, keep grinding to harder raids or to harder dungeons, to keep fucking playing. You have these in every single MMO out there, and it breaks the monotony of grinding and lets you reap some, of the rewards from that grind, some reward from, playing for a couple of hours by letting you do a mid-level dungeon or raids with your friends or players for some mid-level gear or XP or the fucking emote. I don't care, just flesh out more content between making an account and raiding, because it feels like it's just a fucking blur between those two. There's no more mid-game players. You're either a new account or a high-level PVMer nowadays, and that absolutely sucks for casual players. But Jagex are finally doing something about this. Back when they did the Summer Summit, they talked about bringing a new experience for mid-level players to learn the ropes of PVMing by releasing something that players could do as an alternative to Nightmare Zone and crabs, like sand crabs training, rock subscribes. You know the deal. You know the deal, dude. You're fucking cool, alright? You're cool as fuck. And I think that's long overdue. It's a great way to get discouraged players back into the swing of things, and possibly even the new players, alright? Even if it's like a minimal amount. It's worth a shot, dude. Get that shot. Get that fucking LeBron James. Jagex are banking on the fact that there are millions of people who have played RuneScape before and quit, and with these updates like the Fresh Start Worlds, for example, they're hoping that they can bring some of them back, and that's a valid direction. That's I'm not saying anything, like that's a safer direction, but a lot of players have just, you know, moved on. You have a ton of games coming out every year, and yeah, I myself will always keep coming back to RuneScape, but other people might not, and that's a fact. No cap. I lost my fucking cap here. Let me know what you think of this, what ideas you think Jagex should implement or could implement to RuneScape to get more new people playing, and yeah, I'll see you next video, right? I love you, bye.